Hi everyone, it's Enchanted. Thank you so much for tuning in. So in today's video, we're going to be picking cards to see how your person is currently feeling and thinking about you, as well as what messages they would give to you if they could. So yeah, here we have three piles in front of you. We have pile 1 with the Carnelian, pile 2 with the Lapis Lazuli, and pile 3 with the Rose Quartz. So yeah, go ahead and take a second to pick a pile that you are the most energetically drawn to. You can pick based on anything, the crystals, the angel numbers, and the timestamps below. It is up to you, but do go ahead and pick a pile that you feel the most energetically inclined to, like I said. And once you have done that, you can head to the description box and the comments to click on the timestamp of your chosen pile. And yeah, we will see you in your respective pile. Hi Pile 1, welcome to your reading. So we're going to go ahead and pick some cards to see how your person is currently feeling and thinking about you, as well as what messages they would give to you if they could. We're just going to be channeling their energy to see where their heart and head is at. So I'm going to start off your reading by picking cards from the Work Your Light Oracle deck. I already went ahead and pre-shuffled these, and there's a couple of cards that came out, super exciting. The first card that came out was Share Your Voice, Come Out of the Cave, Persecution, Expression. Let me tell you, this card is really rare. Like, I have rarely ever gotten this, and I've had this deck for like a while now, okay? But this is really beautiful because, okay, if you see in the background, it's like gray, but then like the water is blue, and like it's like this mix between like black and white, but there's also like a little bit of purple and like color. Like, I feel like you added color into this person's life. You made like I know this sounds a little bit dramatic, but like you made life worth living. Or like they were just seeing in black and white, or they were so done with love, they were so done with like just relationships, and they're just like, yeah, like this is just I'm like low-key giving up. And then they met you and they're just like, wow, like this literally says share your voice. I'm seeing from this, like, they were really able to be themselves. They were really able to express themselves. They were really able to like this has come out of the cave. So it's like maybe in past relationships they never really felt like they could be themselves, or like they thought that they would be judged or something. But I'm really seeing that you're someone who's very receptive. You're someone who like you don't judge. You're very pleasant to be around. You add a lot of like positive vibes and like little color to people's lives. So I'm just seeing this person has a very positive view of you, a very positive opinion of this relationship, of this connection, no matter how bad it went down. Because I'm seeing, maybe for some of you guys, and we're gonna get to this in a second, I'm seeing there could be some sort of separation, because with this share your voice, come out of the cave, I'm seeing that someone could have gone into hermit mode. Maybe someone had a fight or argument or tower moment, or maybe you just separated because of distance, or like whatever the reason is. I'm really seeing that like they're gonna come out and express themselves. Okay, this whole staying in the cave, they're not gonna stay there for long. Because like, look at this, there's a figure like in the cave, and she's like literally looking out into the distance, like as if she wants to like venture, travel, adventure, like just, I don't know, I said that twice, but like she wants more. Like she's just kind of looking out to the horizons, like looking to really jump in the water, which is like the only colored thing. So it's like they want to do a deep dive of this relationship or jump into this relationship. Definitely express something regarding this relationship or this connection. So yeah, and I know this is persecution, but this reminds me of like pursue. Like I feel like they more want to pursue you. That's like what I heard, even like more than persecution. Yeah. There's also like glitter in the background, so I just feel like this person thinks that this connection was very magical, and like it just added so much to their life. Like it literally brightened up their life. And I'm also getting another message saying that like what makes this person truly magical is your love for them, or your affinity, or your attention towards them. Okay, so like I just feel like this person just thinks you are so like amazing. You're someone that like a lot of people probably want to be with. Like you're very like just like you're a queen or king, or like whatever you resonate with. Like you're really high value, and there's like probably a lot of people that like would not just like crush on you, but like literally want to wife you or husband you up. So I'm seeing that this person is seeing your worth. Maybe if at times they have taken you for granted, they definitely are finally starting to like realize your value, realize everything that you brought into this relationship. I'm even seeing that if you are at a distance right now, maybe they needed this distance to like realize how great you are, realize how much they miss you, realize like what a catch you were. And it's really hard to come by someone like this. Okay, like this is like a rare connection, and it's not, yeah, I just see it's not something that you see every day, not something that you come by like all that often. Again, I'm even seeing that like maybe this person just like gave up on love before they met you. Like look how like the background is black and white. Like maybe their world is a little bit dull, maybe they just kind of like were so done, like they were just like love isn't even real, like what's the point, you know, of doing anything anymore, or like even going out on dates. Like I feel like this person was like ready to give up, and then they met you and they're just like, wow, this person makes it all worth it. Like, you know, maybe love does exist, or like, yeah, I know that's a little bit dramatic, but I really do feel like you fulfill this person in a lot of ways, or like this was a very emotionally satisfying, holistically like fulfilling connection. Okay, so I'm seeing that like there's I keep getting like expression, so unfinished business, or something that they want to tell you, something that they really want to let you know. Yeah. The other card that we have here is Unbound. This is also a card I rarely get. Like where were these cards in the deck? I feel like I always draw like the same cards, like the one with the triangle mirroring one another. Yeah, but like this is Unbound, releasing soul patterns, contracts, and past lives. Okay, yeah, I really do feel like if some of you guys are dealing with the karmic, or maybe your person is dealing with the karmic, they're about to release that. Okay, this is like the opposite of Three of Cups energy. Like it's, you know, I would say it's like the Three of Cups reverse, because like with this three figures, I feel like they're going to leave their karmic and come to you. If that is the case, that's not going to resonate with everyone, you know. If you don't know there's a third party, there probably isn't, because I'm not telling you something you already don't know. But this says like contracts and past lives and releasing soul patterns. Like I'm even seeing this could indicate that like maybe the both of you were connected in a past life, and maybe things might not have worked out, or maybe they did, who knows. Okay, there's a couple of different like scenarios I'm seeing here. Maybe things didn't work out in the past life, or like this relationship like separated abruptly and you never got a chance to come together, so like now you're given another chance to come together and, you know, kind of redeem yourselves from the mistakes that you made in the past life. Or I'm also seeing maybe you were together in a past life, and this is a pattern that I feel like this is definitely the more viable option, but maybe you already were together in a past life, and this is a pattern that always happens. Like, you know, the both of you come together, but then something happens, you end up separating, and then you come back together, and during that separation you learn a lot about like spirituality, manifestation, loving yourselves, you know, just elevating in your own journey. Like, yeah, I really do see that that is the case for a lot of you here. So if you're in some sort of separation, you are most likely going to get back together. Okay, that's what this card is saying. You just have to release anything that doesn't serve you. I'm really seeing that, you know, this relationship, this connection had to happen to kind of just teach for you to learn more about, like, you know, your boundaries, self-love. And I'm sure a lot of you guys are like now spiritual experts, like, you know, manifestation, law of assumption, law of attraction. Yeah, so it's like, and through that you've also manifested like other things. You've like, you know, you've awakened to a lot of different things, and it's like maybe it started off with like, you know, you manifesting this person, but it's like you learned so much along the way. Maybe there was even someone else that you started off manifesting, but then this person was brought to you, and like this is who you really felt a connection with. And yeah, I'm just seeing like, you know, for the both of you, like this is a very unique connection. This is a soul connection. I'm really seeing that, like, you know, you definitely could be their soulmate. There's like, you know, more than one potential soulmate, but this is a soulmate connection. And I'm really seeing that, like, you know, before you, I feel like this person was dealing with karmics that really like left their energy, like really left them feeling drained, and maybe like, you know, tainted their view on love. Maybe just yeah, they weren't really, they were just like, yeah, you know, I'm ready to give up. But then they met you, and it's like this was a real connection. This was a soul connection. Just who you are as a person. You know, that you didn't even have to try hard or anything. It just like it came naturally. This person fell for who you are and everything that you represent and embody, and your personality. And yeah, I'm just getting so many messages of how much this person really likes you. Yeah, like look at this. Like this sort of reminds me of like sleep paralysis, or like, you know, so yeah, there's like colors changing in the background, as you can see, or not background, but like there's a screen in front of me. So yeah, releasing, okay, like just releasing something, like, you know, this also reminds me of like ascension, like elevating spiritually, you know, the both of you going through some sort of spiritual upgrade. Yeah, this does remind me of like also astral traveling and like sleep paralysis and things like that. But yeah, I mean, more than that, this is just representative of the both of you really growing a lot from this connection, you know, kind of maybe like leaving your like past self, like kind of like I'm even seeing like an out of body experience, like shedding your past self and like, you know, becoming into this like new person, like with new thoughts, with a new like view on love, with new like with a new perspective on the world, and like just I keep hearing like spiritual upgrade. So it's like, you know, the both of you are elevating for the better. So yeah, that's also really beautiful here. Like I really love these cards. They make everything so deep. But that is something that I'm seeing here, you know. Yeah, Share Your Voice and Unbound. Those were the two names, if you were wondering. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and, okay, there we go. I'm gonna go ahead and pick some cards from the, wow, it's been a while since I've used this deck. I forgot its name already, but it looks like this. Lightseer tarot deck. Yeah, I used to use this so much, but then I got like 2 new decks. I love collecting tarot decks. Yeah, but we got Ace of Swords and 2 of Pentacles. So, okay, yeah. You know, there was a reason why I was looking back at the card. There was like this weird pausing before I started picking these cards. Expression and share your voice, and that's exactly what this Ace of Swords represents. This is all about sharing your voice, expressing yourself. You know, swords have to do with communication. They have to do with, like, you know, saying what's on your mind, coming forward, communicating, expressing yourself. And, you know, aces also represent new beginnings. So it's like, you know, this person really feels like they owe you some sort of clarity or explanation. I'm seeing that they want to start a new beginning with you. They want to, like, you know, come forward. They want to, like, you know, they want something more. Like, I'm even seeing like a renewal of something, maybe like better communication or increased communication. This person just like not being afraid to just, you know, say what's on their mind, not being afraid to speak their mind, and really like planning to come forward. Okay, like something I am seeing is that, you know, this person cherishes this connection so much that they want to come forward, you know, when the time is right. Okay, with this Ace of Swords, this also does have a level of wisdom associated with it. That is, you know, the case with a lot of swords cards. So I'm seeing that this person, like, you know, they want to stand out in your eyes. They know that you probably have a lot of suitors. You probably have a lot of people that are into you. That is something I channeled, even with the share your voice, and like even with the, okay, like these cards here, like this could also indicate, like, you know, competition, maybe a third party on your side. And like with this, you know, like you radiate good vibes, positivity. You bring about a lot of like love, peace, light, and joy into people's lives. And, you know, that's something that this person like knows. Okay, like they're awakened to that. They're like, just look at this entire thing reminds me of, like, you know, some sort of like soul awakening or spiritual awakening. And like, you know, they know how important you are. They know how like valuable you are. Like they find you to be really magnetic, irresistible. Like you're definitely irreplaceable as well. Like do not forget that. Yeah. And yeah, I'm seeing, like, you know, that's why they want to like plan before they can come forward. They want to stand out in your eyes. They want to be someone who, like, you know, you think really highly of, someone that, like, you know, you'd be like, oh yeah, this person is definitely different than the rest. Like, this person is a lot more like so and so. Like, you know, there's certain traits that they want to embody. Like maybe they want to, like, yes, they care about looking attractive, but they also want to be someone that, like, you know, you feel really comfortable around, that you feel like you can open up to, that, you know, is really intelligent, well-rounded, has a lot going. I feel like they want you to think they're like really smart, because I feel like they think you're really smart or like intellectual, or they really love the conversations that the both of you you know, have had, or, you know, are still having. They feel like you have a lot in common and you're very intellectual, and like you're someone that, you know, they can actually hold a conversation with. And like, not to bash anyone else, but maybe they haven't been meeting people who they gel along with as well as they do with you. So yeah. And then we also got the Two of Pentacles. So this is all about like responsibilities, like juggling 2 things. So I'm seeing that this person kind of is dealing with a lot behind the scenes. Maybe they are juggling their job and their family, or like, you know, they have some sort of like responsibilities that they need to tend to, and it's kind of like consuming their life. It is, you know, time consuming as well. Maybe they have a certain goal that they want to reach, and it's like they really like you, they really do think about you, and they want this relationship with you. But like, I'm really seeing that maybe in the past this person could have prioritized other things over this connection, such as like their job or their work or their family or their career or their aspirations or something. You know, it's not just with you. I feel like it's with other people as well. I am seeing that you're dealing with like a pretty smart, like probably ambitious person, and I feel like you're that way too, which is something, you know, which is one of the reasons why the both of you, you know, attracted one another, manifested one another in your lives. So yeah, I'm just seeing that this person does have a lot of like day-to-day responsibilities. They do have a lot on their plate. So it's like, if you aren't hearing from them, I mean, I'm really seeing that most likely, you know, they're dealing with just, you know, all these sort of like material world, earthly finances, career type things. Yeah, but I'm also seeing that maybe like for some of you guys, and if this is not the case, like, you know, it does not have to resonate. Maybe you can even go ahead and pick another pile. But like, I'm seeing that if there's some sort of third party, if there's some sort of like karmic that you're waiting, you know, to leave, like you're just like, okay, can this person just leave the karmic already, or vice versa, or whatever. Like I'm seeing that there's a really good chance that's gonna happen. In fact, like they're thinking about how to leave this person, they're thinking about, you know, not being with this person, because I you know, no hate to this person, and you know, much luck to them, much happiness to them, but it's like they're better suited for someone else, and like they just feel like this person that they're with, or they could have been with, you know, it's not like the same as it is with you. Okay, so yeah, I mean, just wish them luck, wish them, you know, just happiness. Maybe they'll find someone that's better for them, and by they I mean the third party karmic, if there is one, because I'm really seeing that, like, you know, the both of you satisfy each other, like, you know, really well. And like there's, yeah, you know, this is a potential soulmate connection, and there are a lot of soulmates, but like I'm seeing if they were with someone, or maybe if you were with someone, maybe the third party karmic is on your side. It's like, you know, you could do, like there's someone out there that's a little bit, the both of you are a little bit better for each other than, like, you know, the people that you were around if there was a karmic. That was really confusing. Yeah, I'm saying, like, you know, it's, they're not really fulfilled without you. And I know that sounds like, you know, a really big statement, and like, yes, you know, independence and like self-fulfillment is a very big thing, like, you know, do remember that, of course. But it's just like, you know, there's just certain people that invoke the spark within us that, you know, we just don't find everywhere or every day or with like every other person, right? So yeah, that's just something that I'm seeing here with you and this person. We also got the Queen of Wands. So yeah, I feel like this person thinks you're so passionate, so ambitious, you have a lot going on. Oh my gosh, like they're really passionate about you, okay? And I just feel like they love your personality. Like, you're a go-getter, you're so dynamic, you have like everything going for you, and there's just something so amazing about your energy, you know, something so attractive about your energy that makes this person want to be with you, stay with you, you know, be in your life. And yeah, like this like reminds me of like magic. I feel like she's doing some sort of like magic with the K here, and it's just like, you know, you are very enticing, very captivating. This person finds you to be really magnetic, really irresistible, and just so amazing in every like way. Yeah, and I just feel like you make things look easy, okay? You make things look like, you know, they're not too difficult. Like maybe this could also be indicative of the way that you juggle things, the way that you balance things, since this Queen of Wands does what do you call it, does clarify this Two of Pentacles. So it's like you just make life look easy, responsibilities look easy. Like, you know, you're someone who has it all, you're go-getter, you're very ambitious, you're very passionate, and they're just like, I wish I could look as, you know, half as graceful as this person. So that's also something that they really like, and you know, they're just really inspired by everything that you're doing. And like I'm even seeing that's one of the reasons why they see something long term. I'm seeing for a lot of you guys, they do see, you know, something more with you. They're just like, wow, this person can handle so much. Like maybe this person has even thought about like how things would be like if you were to get married and have children, like how you would manage a household and things like that. I would not be surprised if they're thinking that far ahead. Yeah, okay, actually I didn't even see this card as I was saying that, but we literally got the Ten of Cups. Okay, so I would not be surprised if this person fantasizes about a family with you, getting married, you know, having that happy ending. I'm just seeing the both of you are, you know, the both of you emotionally fulfill one another, like 100%. Like with this, you know, 10, it's an even number, 5 cups on your side, 5 cups on their side. Like, you know, they really want this, and this is one of these, yeah, this is one of the soulmate cards in the deck. So it's just like, you know, that you're like a wish come true, dreams fulfilled. No, I keep getting that mixed up. Wishes fulfilled, dream come true. Like this connection literally has everything. Okay, they have feelings for you, they have emotions, they have that physical attraction, and they just are so into you, like more than you know. Yeah, but the only thing is that, like, you know, they may have like sometimes, you know, a hard time really managing things, juggling things, prioritizing things. Maybe this person like has some sort of limiting beliefs, like, oh, it's hard for them to get like, you know, all aspects of their life in order. It's like they have to sacrifice one thing for the other. Like, you know, maybe this is even something that's like ingrained in their subconscious, but they do get really busy, and they do have a lot, like, you know, that, you know, goes on in their life. Okay, this could even be like other problems. Maybe it's like, maybe that third party could even be like, you know, toxic friends, or like a weird friend group, or some sort of like family drama getting in the way. It doesn't even necessarily have to be romantic, but there's something that they kind of are caught up in. Sort of reminds me of like, you know, yarn, and like getting caught up in yarn, like the way that like cats do. Yeah, cat's cradle. We also got the Two of Wands, so we got a lot of two energy. I'm seeing, you could be seeing 222 or 22. With this Two of Wands, they definitely do think about what life would be like if you were together for the longer term. Yeah, with this Ten of Cups, seriously, they imagine like a whole like happy married family life with you as well. And yeah, but like, you know, this Two of Wands, I'm even seeing something to do with traveling. Maybe you could be at some sort of distance. Maybe you live in another city, state, town, country, but I feel like they want to mitigate that distance. I really, really do feel like they want to come towards you and like, you know, make this a reality, make this come true. Like they're so, so into you. Yeah, but you know, the one thing I will say, is that we got a mix of like action cards and more like, oh, this is just in my mind kind of cards. So like with this ten of cups, this is like, you know, they feel really intensely for you, they are really into you, they are so like attracted, you know, like, yeah, they're very emotionally connected, drawn, attracted to you. This Two of Pentacles is like, okay, yeah, but I'm kind of busy, you know, kind of like I have to take a step back kind of card. This Queen of Wands is like, oh my gosh, I want to come forward, I want to take action, you know, I'm really passionate about this connection, I want to see it go somewhere. And this Ace of Swords is also about like, yes, communication, you know, clarification, like just expression as well, even with the other card that we have here. But then like, see this Two of Wands, this is more of like a, okay, let me think about what I want to do, let me like sort of ponder upon this, let me contemplate this, because I always say this Two of Wands, it's not exactly a Three of Wands, and the Three of Wands has more to do with like planning and coming forward, whereas Two of Wands is more about like thinking about like coming forward, right? So there's kind of a mix of like action cards and kind of just take a step back kind of kind of cards, yeah. But like, I'm just, this person is deeply into you, okay, deeply in love with you, or you know, they have some, they have strong feelings for you, okay, they are very much emotionally attracted to you. So that is something, you know, like no matter what happens, I feel like their feelings for you will always be intact, like they're always gonna have feelings for you. So yeah, that is something that I'm seeing. You know, whether or not they'll take action, I'm seeing that it's most likely they will. They definitely will come forward, they want to come forward, but I'm just seeing like it could take a little bit of time. I'm seeing something to do with two, maybe like 2 months from now, or like you'll finally be together like fully in like 2 years. Like, okay, maybe in 2 years you'll already have a family with this person, or you'll be on the verge of getting like engaged or married. I really am seeing that for a lot of you, okay? Like, I'm just seeing something to do like, you know, with 2 years, like you're not gonna be worried anymore, you're gonna be happy, you're gonna like live a very fulfilling life. Yeah, could be with this person, very likely, but I'm just seeing you're gonna be satisfied no matter what. So that's just a message, you know, more, you know, more than like from them, it's like from spirit to you. But yeah, I'm seeing like, you know, maybe in 2 years, like you're already gonna have like a kid with this person if you are old enough, okay, or you're gonna be in a long-term relationship heading towards marriage, okay. But I'm seeing like definitely there is a long-term future for this connection because of just how many feelings and emotions this person has for you. So yeah, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and pick a couple of cards from my Enchanted Forest Fairy deck to see what other messages we have here. Okay, we got Please Don't Give Up on Me, I'm Healing Myself. Yeah, I sort of did get that energy with the Two of Pentacles. There is something that they're going through, and they really are hoping that you will be there when they come back, that you will wait around. Whether or not you want to do that is up to you, but like, yeah, they are very like, they're just like, oh my gosh, I really hope this person doesn't give up on me. Like, I really feel like, again, like, you know, you should be independent and self-reliant and things like that, but like, this person really does feel like you fulfill something within them that they just are not finding in anyone else. We also got, okay, you're beautiful and sexy, but this connection goes deeper than just the physical. Yeah, we definitely got that with the Queen of Wands and Ten of Cups. This person finds you to be so attractive, so beautiful, gorgeous, stunning, handsome, whatever you resonate with. But like, it is deeper than just that, you know. It's like they ended up catching feels for you, they have feels for you, like they're down bad, okay. Like, maybe that's a little bit too much, but like, there are emotions here, there's an abundance of emotions here for sure. So yeah, and I really feel like they're going to communicate that with you in some way. Like, they're not going to be afraid to speak their mind anymore. Like, again, they've woken up to the truth of this connection. They really like awakened to this connection, what you mean to them, and you know, your role in their life and how significant you are, and this connection is, you know, in the long term as well. Like, I keep hearing long term, so that is something I'm seeing this person wants with you. Okay, in terms of the signs, I'm just going to recap them real quick. We got Leo, Sagittarius, we got Taurus. I would say we got all the fire signs: Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and then we got Taurus. We also got Cancer. Oh, okay, not really Cancer, but okay, since I already said it, yeah, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. So I feel like, yeah, definitely all the fire signs, water signs, and then Taurus as well. Okay, but also air signs. Okay, I feel like we got pretty much all the signs here. Like, okay, with the air signs, aces usually represent all air signs. So Gemini, Aquarius, Libra. Queen of Wands, Two of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Two of Pentacles, I would say that's Taurus energy. Ten of Cups, I would say that's more like Pisces, Scorpio energy. So yeah, someone could be these signs or have that in their Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. But if that's not the case, don't worry too much. It has more to do with the messages and the actual signs. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and end the reading right here. I really hope this reading helped. Pile 1, take what resonates and leave what doesn't. You always have free will in your reality. If this pile didn't resonate, you can of course go ahead and pick another pile. I also do want to let you know that I offer in-depth video readings. So if you are interested in getting personal questions answered, be sure to check out the description box below where you can sign up for one. And yeah, I will go ahead and end the video right here. Thank you so much. Love and light. Hi Pile 2, welcome to your reading. So we're going to go ahead and pick some cards to see how your person is currently feeling about you, as well as what messages they would give to you if they could. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and pick some cards from the Work Your Light deck to kind of just channel your person's overall energy, channel this connection's energy, see what's going on here. Okay, we got Deep Replenishment, Retreat, oh my god, Retreat, Rest, Be Held. Oh my gosh, okay, that's actually kind of sweet. This being held reminds me of like just your person misses holding you, or they really like holding you, or like maybe someone's language here is physical touch. I'm also getting a lot of water sign energy, so Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Yeah, this also says retreat and rest, so this definitely gives me Hermit and Four of Swords vibes. We even got a similar message in pile one. It was a different card, but this does tell me that, you know, for some of you, this person could kind of be in hermit mode, or maybe they're not as talkative or like as attentive or as communicative as maybe they used to be before, or like some things kind of come to a pause, some things come to a halt, or you know, if that's not really the case, maybe you wish that like this relationship will go forward. See, the silver lining of this card is that, like, you know, someone's really thinking about this, someone's doing a lot of contemplation, someone is thinking about what they really want, thinking about what their future entails. And yeah, I'm really seeing that uh your person, you know, we're going to go ahead and pick some more cards to see what is going on, but they're thinking a lot about this connection. And even if you don't hear this person or hear from this person, they still think about you. You're still in their mind, even during their rest days, like, or like, you know, just maybe their days where they kind of just, you know, just chill out. Maybe there are days where they don't really talk to anyone. They go in complete hermit mode or Four of Swords energy here. I am seeing that they like think about you a lot. They cannot stop thinking about you. Again, I feel like they think about like being with you, being like, yeah, I keep seeing like physical touch, maybe like cuddling you or something like that. Yeah, but I even feel like with this deep replenishment, your person always feels replenished being with you, being around you. I feel like you have that kind of energy that, you know, whenever people like, you know, are around you, you give off like such calm, peaceful vibes. Like you radiate really positive energy, and people can just be around you. Like it feels fun, easy, stress free. Like people don't have to really like you know, overthink anything or stress, or like you're just a very peaceful person. Okay, and I'm seeing that your person sees you as that. Your person sees you as someone who is so um just amazing to be around. Like they don't have to like second guess themselves, or like there's just something so calming about your aura. Yeah, I'm seeing that like a lot of you have this beautiful aura. I'm seeing like blue and purple, maybe like crown chakra, throat chakra. Yeah, like light purple, light purple, lilac. I can't think of like the blue shade here, but like you just have this like, you're very balanced and like patient person, and you just have this amazing vibe too that your person loves. I spent so long talking about your vibes. I mean, I definitely feel like this is something that your person appreciates a lot. Oh my gosh, we got Lemuria, create heaven on earth. It's happening. Okay, so this is really beautiful. Heaven on earth, like could this be any more obvious? I really do feel like your person thinks so highly of you. They really think like being with you is some sort of heaven on earth. Like you brought a lot of light into this person's life, and I'm just seeing that maybe they could have like overall pretty stressful lives, or whenever there is something going on in their life, they think about like, and every time they're with you, it's like they're able to kind of like ease that pressure off. You know, if they're ever stressed or anything like that, they just think about you, and they're just like, wow, like, you know, this is like, I'm so glad that I have someone that I can just come home to at the end of the day, someone that like takes the stress off, like makes, like, I know this is dramatic, but makes life worth living, or makes the stressful events worth happening, or like not worth happening, but it's just like sometimes you have to like go through the bad to really appreciate the good, or something like that. But I'm just seeing that you are this person's peace, or they just feel very at peace with you. Something about just you, your vibes, your surroundings. I'm getting a lot of earth and water energy, so maybe someone could be an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. I'm also getting water, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio here. But yeah, this Lemuria is so beautiful. I'm even seeing that for a lot of you guys. You know, Lemuria is this like, this says like heaven on earth. I do believe Lemuria is a place that's not actually on Earth. It's in some sort of other realm, or some other dimension or galaxy. And it's like, whenever this card comes up, I always think of it as like, you know, you, or yeah, usually it could be this person as well, but I'm more seeing that like, you're very unique. You could be some sort of star seed. Maybe if you've never felt like you belonged, or maybe, you know, you're very sensitive to people's like energies, emotions, and yeah, just overall like auras and things like that. Yeah, you definitely could be from somewhere else. You could be like from some other like planet or galaxy or some sort of other more like ethereal, like perfect utopia type of world, and you were brought here on this planet to make things better, to lift the vibration. Yeah, like basically, okay, translating to like real life talk, I feel like this person thinks you're really unique. You're very different than other people. Your vibes, you know, you're just very different in like the best way possible, and that's what they like about you. They like that you're not like others, or like you have, you know, something special to you. Like I keep getting star seed. I do feel like for a lot of you, you are a star seed. I'm also like channeling Aquarius energy. Maybe you could be an Aquarius. Or yeah, that doesn't have to be the case, but like with Aquarius, just that energy in general, that's all about uniqueness, individuality. That's something that your person likes about you. You stay true to your individuality. There's things that, like, you know, make you really different than other people, and like they really like the way that you think, the way that you go about doing things. I just feel like you're overall a very interesting person. You know, maybe you're even a little bit quirky. I feel like they definitely like your quirks. Maybe you could even be a little bit like eccentric, or just like out of the box. Like, you know, you're not basic. You're far from basic. You're very like different, unique, eclectic. Yeah, that's another word that I got. Like eclectic, and even, I mean this in the best way possible, but like eccentric as well. But like not like in a weird way. But it's just like maybe you like having a lot of alone time. Maybe, you know, you really replenish when you're alone as well. I got that with the deep replenishment. I'm even seeing that, yeah, maybe for a lot of you guys, like this person really did kind of push you outside of your comfort zone, or maybe you have these like sort of fears about relationships, like, or like maybe you think really far into this relationship, and I feel like your person does as well. Like for whatever reason, I got like someone's been thinking about moving in with someone, or maybe getting a house or getting an apartment with someone, and maybe like the both of you could be a little bit like, that doesn't have to be the case, but introverted, or you really like your space, or maybe you're scared like, oh, like will I ever be able to live with anyone. Like I feel like you really like this person and this person really likes you, but maybe you have fears about like, you know, um like you're just a sort of like battle between your sense of self and like being around other people, and like your person just feels like, you know, that's the cutest thing ever. I feel like this person definitely like did, or maybe wants to get you outside of their comfort zone, show you that it's really safe to love. I overall feel like this person just, you know, wants you to feel like you're in a safe space, or like wants you to think really highly of them, wants you to feel like, you know, they're the one. Like things are, you know, you can easily talk to them about anything and everything. Maybe this person, I don't know why, but I just got this message that they could think that you have a lot of like walls up, or maybe they thought you were a little bit closed off. Maybe you think that about them as well. Maybe someone has their like boundaries really high up, but it's like, you know, both of you like really break it down in different ways, because I'm getting earth and water energy, and you don't necessarily have to be an earth sign or them or water sign, or it doesn't have to be that connection specifically. But I'm just seeing like, you know, with water signs, just that energy, that's, you know, they're people that really get you outside of your comfort zone. Like they show you it's easy to feel, it's easy to love. Like, you know, come on, be emotional, express your deepest emotions. They'll ask you all these deep questions about like, have you ever been in love, and like, you know, they'll have all these like deeper talks with you. Whereas earth sign energy is more about like practicality, you know, kind of like focusing more on, you know, like, yeah, just I keep getting practicality, pragmatism, focusing on the little details. But both of these cards are all about, or both of these signs are all about long-term commitments. Okay, just a long-term something, anything, you know, like that's what makes you gel so well. Okay, like the both of you open each other up in some way. I feel like there's traits that you have that, you know, maybe they might have been lacking, that like, you know, like you really brought out in them. Okay, maybe they always had it, but it's like something that they didn't know that you had, and you brought that out in them, and maybe vice versa. But it's like you both complement each other really beautifully. Okay, like I'm really getting, maybe you could even be like complementing signs, or I don't know what it's called, but like air and fire go together, earth and water go together, or something. It doesn't have to be the case, but I'm just seeing like you are very compatible. Okay, you both invoke like the same feelings within one another, but in a different font. Like maybe the like some, I'm seeing someone in this connection urge the other person, or, you know, said to the other person, or maybe even energetically sent messages like it's okay to be open, it's okay to like, you know, love, open up your heart chakra, be receptive to love, giving and receiving love. And the other person was a little bit more about like, okay, like, you know, we should think about the long term. we should think about like the more practical elements. We should think about like, okay, you know, like where are we going to be in our future? Like I'm just seeing like, yeah, someone really does think about the future a lot. I feel like that's actually the both of you, but like, yeah, I don't know how else to explain it, but you just complement each other really well. You're very compatible, like I said. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and pick some cards from the Light Seers Tarot deck to see what other messages we have. It is so hot in this room. Oh my gosh, it is steamy in here. I literally have to turn off the heater. Like, I do feel like there's so much passion in this connection. I know we got like earth and water energy, but I'm also getting like fire energy. Okay, just it got so hot all of a sudden, and it's like literally pretty cold outside. Okay, interesting. So we got the Page of Pentacles and we got the Four of Cups. Okay, so I'm really seeing that maybe someone in this connection wasn't really ready to accept what the other person was offering. Maybe that was them with you. Maybe you had a lot to offer and like, you know, they weren't really ready to accept it, or maybe even vice versa, or maybe this even went both ways. Maybe the both of you had like a hard time kind of opening up to one another and being more like just receptive to giving and receiving love. Yeah, but then we got this Page of Pentacles, and it's like I feel like the both of you are the type of people to take things slow, to really get to know one another, to not just like rush into things. Okay, I'm seeing that this relationship could have been a little bit slow. It started off a little bit slow. Maybe it's feeling a little bit slow in some sense, but you know, this Page of Pentacles is all about building things on a strong foundation and kind of just taking it one step at a time. And that's actually a good thing, because you know, that's kind of it prevents love bombing from happening. It prevents like, you know, fake relationships and fake energy. No, that's definitely not the type of person your person is. Like, I really do feel like you're dealing with someone who is pretty genuine, and like, you know, they want to feel everything, they want to do things the right way, you know, they don't want to rush anything, they don't want to force anything. But like, I'm really seeing that they really want stability in this connection. They really want something more with you, and they really care about building a strong foundation so as to avoid like, you know, tower moments or anything that doesn't really like serve this connection. Yeah, again, we got earth and water energy as well. But I'm seeing that maybe someone was a little bit closed off. Maybe they weren't really open to receiving something, because the Four of Cups is all about like, you know, something is being offered, but you're just in your own world that like, you know, it's hard for you to like take it or see what's in front of you. Yeah. But then like with this Page of Pentacles, it's just like, I keep thinking of this as like tenacity and like not giving up on something. Okay, like I always consider Pentacles energy, I see Pentacles energy as, yeah, I don't know what other words to say, but like not giving up, like persisting in something. Okay, like having faith and really working on something, investing the time, energy, effort into working on something. And I keep hearing like stability and long term as well, but like since it's the page, not exactly the knight or even the king or queen yet, I'm seeing that your person might want to take things slower, do things in steps. Okay, so that's another big message I'm seeing here. Okay, this is a this card is like the opposite of everything we've been talking about. We also got the Eight of Wands. This is all about speed, movement, action, communication, travel, coming forward. You know, this also has to do with passion. You know, Wands does have to do with like passion and like just high energy as well. So I really do feel like maybe your person's gonna like, they have been thinking a lot about this connection, you know, pondering upon this connection, you know, kind of just like awakening to this connection as well. And I feel like it's finally gonna hit them like, yeah, this person's it. Like, you gotta reach out to them, you gotta do something about it, you know, like even if it is slow, even if it is like, you know, smaller movements or smaller steps, like this is worth pursuing, this is worth going after. Like, I feel like they're going to be getting messages about that. Okay, and they're going to be messaging you. I'm even seeing maybe they could be seeing signs that will remind them of you, or I'm seeing something to do with 888, and that's gonna like urge them to like text you, or like they're gonna think of you and they're gonna like text you or snap you or contact you in some way, and you know, take that next level, go to that next level, take that next step. Yeah. And then we also got the Ace of Wands. Okay, so this Ace of Wands is all about a new beginning, like a fiery new beginning, like, you know, that spark, that passion, that flame. Like, they're always going to carry a flame for you. They've always had that spark for you. They're really passionate about this connection. It's like, you know, I feel like we got a lot of messages about longevity, stability, and like, you know, deeper feelings, but it's like also this person is so, so into you, and you just invoke or you ignite this passion within them. You make them want to do things. I feel like you motivated them in a lot of different ways, and it's like you're also their motivation to like, you know, kind of just do life. Or like every time they're feeling down, you know, they think about you, they think about this connection, and it automatically uplifts them. Okay, like I said in the beginning, you do have this uplifting energy. You do radiate like such positive vibes and good energy in general. Like we literally got heaven on earth. Like I know those are such like big intense words, but I really do feel like you were and still are this person's peace. Like, you know, things could be going wrong. Maybe they could be feeling really disconnected from the world, really disconnected from reality. They just aren't motivated anymore, and then boom, you know, they spend time with you, or they think about you, or you guys hang out, and it's like, wow, like this is heaven on earth. I'm so glad that, you know, I'm able to witness, I'm able to experience something like this. This is amazing. Yeah, and like they just feel so replenished with you. Okay, there's something about your energy that is really peaceful, calm, replenishing, and they just can't get enough of you. Okay, even if like this is far from boring, this is far from like, you know, even if it is a little bit stagnant, like I feel like things will eventually pick up, and I just feel like everything's happening the way that it should be happening. Everything's happening for a good reason. Everything's actually happening at the right pace. Yeah, oh my gosh, we also got the world. So this is so beautiful. Wow, it's like this person wants to give you the world, or they want to come together with you. I always see the world as like distance being mitigated and you finally coming together and pursuing something with this person, or them pursuing something with you. This is all about a cycle ending as well. So if there has been some sort of cycle like on and off, or like in and out, or whatever, or yeah, anything that maybe didn't serve this connection, I feel like that's finally coming to an end. It's finally coming full circle. This is all about like entering that new phase in your relationship, entering that new phase in their life, and that is something that they want with you. I feel like, you know, they really want to take things to the next level, or for whatever reason I'm even getting like settling down. Okay, like I'm getting like literally finally coming full circle, like taking that big next step, and this might even come by surprise, but like something's coming to a completion. Okay, and by completion I mean like something negative is ending, or like there has been something that hasn't been serving this connection, like it's coming to some sort of completion. Like I keep getting like, you know, things finally working out, going to the next level, like kind of just elevating this connection in general. Yeah, with this world card I'm even seeing this doesn't have to be the case. It's just another external, it's just another like additional message to this card. But maybe someone could be of a different ethnicity, race, religion. Maybe someone just had a different upbringing, or maybe the both of you guys have different beliefs, or like you have, you know, maybe you definitely could have a lot in common, but there's things that you talked about that, you know, they had no idea about. Maybe you introduced them to new ideas and they really loved hearing about these ideas. I'm also hearing something to do with exploration, travel, like I'm getting nine past energy, like they want to explore this connection with you, or maybe they want to travel with you or travel to you. Yeah, that's also something that I'm seeing, but I'm really seeing that like you open them up in a lot of different ways. You maybe introduce them to new experiences and vice versa. Yeah, this was a really enlightening connection as well. Like look at the light that's on top of this. Yeah, I'm also seeing like fixed sign energy, so Aquarius, Leo, Scorpio, Taurus. Maybe someone even has like a fixed Venus. Maybe both of you do. Yeah, it doesn't have to be the case, but just again, additional messages we're getting here. Yeah, in terms of the signs, I am seeing the fixed signs like I mentioned. I'm also seeing Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy with the wands here. Ace of Wands, Eight of Wands, and we also got Virgo, Capricorn energy. So I would say all the earth signs, all the fire signs, and then Leo, Aquarius, Scorpio, and then I would also go ahead and say Cancer. So someone in this connection could have this sign in their sun, moon, rising, Venus, or seventh house, which is a house of love and relationships. But if that doesn't resonate, don't worry too much. It has more to do with the actual energies associated with these signs and cards than the actual cards and signs themselves. But okay, I'm gonna go ahead and pick a couple of cards from my Enchanted Forest Fairy deck to see what other messages we have here. Okay, we got the amount of times I've reached my phone to call you. I really do feel like this person has tried reaching out to you, or maybe if you already are in contact, maybe they've tried like opening up a little bit more, like, you know, being a little bit more expressive, maybe talking about like their deeper feelings. Yeah, but there's something more that I feel like they want to tell you, that's like they've been trying to get off their chest, and they've like attempted to tell you or something like that, but it's like maybe something has stopped them. But I don't feel like that's going to be the case anymore. Maybe that's also something that's ending. Maybe their nervousness, maybe any sort of limiting beliefs that they have around relationships or romance is, you know, kind of not like coming to an end. Like that they're not going to be like closed off. They're not going to like, you know, give in to these like fears and doubts. Okay, I'm just seeing like this person's also opening up a lot. Yeah. or being, I don't know why I gasped, like I literally just gasped, but yeah, they're just trying to be more like expressive and communicative and verbal about their feelings and emotions. Yeah, we also got you are irreplaceable. There's no one in the world like you. Wow, you are magnetic. You are irresistible. I just feel like, yeah, it's like maybe this person has like searched the world looking for that perfect partner, that perfect mate, that ideal person, and it's like, boom, they met you, and they're just like, wow, like there's something different about you. There's something different about this connection. You are so different than anyone I've ever met, and maybe this person has met a lot of people. I do feel like maybe this person could be like, you know, pretty cultured, or maybe they've traveled a lot, experienced a lot of things, been to a lot of places or something, but like it's not the same as it is with you. Okay, so never forget that. Yeah, okay, that is what we got for you, pile 2. I hope this reading helped. I hope that it resonated. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. You always have free will in your reality. If this pile didn't resonate, you can of course go ahead and pick another pile. I also do want to let you know that I offer in-depth video readings, so if you are interested in getting personal questions answered, be sure to check out the description box below where you can sign up for one. And yeah, I will go ahead and end the reading right here. Thank you so much. Love and light. Hi pile 3, welcome to your reading. So you all picked the rose quartz. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and pick some cards to see what is going on in this connection, as well as what messages your person would give to you if they could. So yeah, we're going to start off your reading by picking cards from the Work Your Light Oracle deck to see what is going on, just kind of get some insight on the energy of this connection. Okay, we got Council of Light, we got Get Grounded, and we also got Soul Family. Okay, very beautiful cards here. And we also got Boundaries. Okay, 4 cards came out. I feel like that's more than any other pile today. So yeah, let's start off with the first card here. This is the Council of Light. It says Divine Orchestration, Helpers in the Subtle Realms. Okay, so Divine Orchestration tells me that, you know, you and this person were definitely meant to meet. Like that was one of the biggest messages I got when picking these cards. This even says Soul Family, so I am seeing that this connection is a divine connection, or it's being divinely guided, and it is like a genuine, like, you know, soulmate type connection. I don't feel like for a lot of you guys it's not really a karmic or anything. Maybe like, yeah, this could even be a twin flame connection, but like I see that it's like literally anything but a karmic. Yeah, but of course you know best. This is just a general reading. I do want to let you know that, but I'm seeing that for a lot of you here. And with this light, I really love this. This sort of has like, you know, it's kind of like split in two. This has like, this reminds me of like a mirroring image, so I really do feel like the both of you were really meant to meet for a reason. I'm seeing that for a lot of you guys. You know, this is a twin flame connection as well. Twin flame connections are also soul connections. But if you look at this card, there's one side of the card has this light that's like shining brightly, and the other one actually doesn't. So I'm really seeing that if this is a twin flame connection, you could have been the twin that was chosen to kind of like bear the burden, or like, you know, maybe you're the one that kind of like went through a lot in this connection. Because the thing about twin flame connections is that, and this switches every lifetime that you spend together, but like there's one twin that kind of has to like, you know, change within themselves, you know, have this energetic shift within them to like see changes externally. So I'm really seeing that, yeah, maybe you were the one that was like bearing the burden on your back to kind of carry this connection. Maybe, you know, you were the one that like learned a lot about manifestation, law of assumption, law of attraction, self-love, you know, even boundaries as well. We did get this in order for you to see, you know, some sort of shift or some sort of change in your person. You know, I just feel like you were a bit more spiritually elevated, or just a little bit farther on your journey than your person was. And I just feel like now it's like, you know, like you're the one that kind of had to like bear the brunt of this connection. Like, you know, I feel like this person definitely did go through a lot, you know, before they met you, but they were just like so like, I'm, you know, not to be rude at all, but like, you know, they were just like damaged goods, or like they had a lot going on with them, or like, you know, maybe they just weren't really as mature as you, or as wise as you, or knowledgeable as you. And yeah, you're kind of the one that had to like, I keep like even channeling Ten of Wands energy, like carry this relationship on your back. In terms of like, you know, yeah, maybe even in, you know, the physical 3D world, maybe you were the one that was doing a lot, always like, you know, hitting up this person, or you were, I feel like you were very generous. You gave a lot to this person, and, you know, this person, I just feel like, you know, they definitely wanted to, and they definitely did try, but like, you know, they were just so like caught up in their own like life sorrows and things that they've gone through, their life struggles, that like you were kind of the one that was, you know, ended up leading this relationship. And I feel like in the beginning they pursued you really, like they pursued you a lot, and like they were like super after you, but it's like maybe things fizzled out a little bit, but like that doesn't mean their feelings did. I'm just seeing that, you know, maybe this person isn't like used to being with someone that's this caring, that's this like, you know, attentive towards them, and they kind of just didn't know what to do. So it's like, you know, they freaked out. Like this is more of like a subconscious thing, and maybe, you know, different things might have happened for different people. Maybe they went ghost, or maybe they went a little bit AWOL, or maybe they just weren't really as communicative or attentive. Yeah, but like I'm definitely seeing that, like, you know, the love is definitely there. Okay, I do feel like the both of you are two halves of the same soul. I am seeing that, yeah, for a lot of you this is a twin or like some sort of soulmate type connection for sure. This also says get grounded, empath, highly sensitive, connect with nature. Yeah, I do feel like for a lot of you watching this, you are empaths, you are HSPs, highly sensitive people, and you know, you really need to get grounded in order for you to not like absorb people's negative energies. And I'm just seeing that, you know, maybe this person, like, I feel like you really grounded this person and your person knows that, but like maybe this person was also a bit of an energy vampire, and I also feel like they know that, like they're realizing, like, you know, how good they had it with you, and how great of a person, how great of a partner you were and still are. You know, a lot of you could be seeing this person, but I'm really seeing that, like, if this person took you for granted, they definitely are realizing that, and they're definitely realizing your worth in their life. You know, how valuable, like, just how high valuable, high value, high worth of a person that you are. Basically they think really highly of you, and they're really like glad they met you because you really helped them get grounded. I'm really seeing that, like, you helped them on their journey, you really helped them heal a lot. You know, we even got the soul family card here. This literally says call in your tribe, you don't have to do it alone. I really do feel like you're part of the same soul family, or maybe their soul family, like, you know, attracted them to you. It's like, look at this dolphins, like that's why I'm seeing, like, you know, for a lot of people the soul family usually means, you know, like really good friends and things like that, but like for you, I'm seeing, you know, if you're watching this with the dolphins, that is a symbol of love. I'm really seeing that, you know, they feel like you're it, like you're it for them, you're their person, like you are their soul family, or they want to, like, you know, create a family with you, like start a family with you. Yeah. But again, we're getting so much mirroring energy. I feel like a lot of these cards have that, but like, yeah, you know, it's just there's something deeper in this connection, and they know that there's something, like, you know, more to this connection, or like that distinguishes this connection from any other connection they've ever had, and they finally know that, they're finally realizing that, you know. And like, you don't have to do it alone. I feel like you really helped them. Maybe they thought they were all alone in this world, and then they met you, and they're just like, oh my gosh, I think I met my soul family, I think I met my soulmate, I think I met my other half, my better half. Yeah, again, dolphins signify love. I can't stop looking at the dolphin. I'm even getting you know, I say this in some of the other readings, but it's just like, you know, there are many fish in the sea, but like, you're a freaking dolphin, okay? Like, you're not just a fish, you are like the queen or king of the sea, you're the dolphin that they've been looking for, okay? Like, these other fish are not cutting it whatsoever. Yeah. And then, you know, we also got the boundaries card here, so I really do feel like, you know, maybe this relationship, maybe this connection taught you a lot about setting boundaries, you know, being more just overall careful about giving your energy, because you are highly sensitive, you are empaths, and I do feel like you are the type of person that does a lot for people in relationships, you know, and the connections that you're in. And you know, this person knows that, this person, like, you know, has realized that, like, wow, this person was really there for me, this person did a lot, you know, this person is someone who, like, you know, I cannot ever take for granted. Like, if they ever did, like, I really am seeing that, you know, they are apologetic, or like they want to make things up to you, because like, you know, this connection, like, they're not able to beat it. Like, I don't know what's going on, like, or oh my gosh, no, that's what I'm channeling they're saying. Like, I feel like they could be saying, like, girl or guy, you've been through my mind so much, like, I don't know why you're like heavy on my heart, heavy in my thoughts, feelings, like even prayers. Maybe this person needs, or maybe you pray for this person, or this person prays for you, or something like that. But yeah, this person, like, cannot stop thinking about you. I am seeing that this person has literally not stopped thinking about you since the day that you met. Okay, there's so much love in this connection, there's so much, like, just like real genuine feelings. Okay, so yeah, I can truly feel that, you know, that energy emanating from these cards here, which is so beautiful. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and pick some cards from the Light Seers Tarot deck to see what other messages we have here. Okay, we got Eight of Wands. We have been getting that a lot in readings lately. We also got the Nine of Pentacles, we got the Death, Rebirth, and we got the Hanged Man. Let's go and pick one more card, and then we also got the Page of Pentacles. Yeah, let me just go ahead and put them in the order we picked them. Okay. Yeah, so yeah, this is really interesting. So yeah, with the Eight of Wands, this is, you know, this probably does clarify what I was saying about, like, you know, how much this person pursued you. Like, you know, they were super after you, super into you, and I'm still seeing that they are, but like maybe things slowed down a little bit. Like, I'm just seeing, you know, this is representative of your story. This is representative of the progression of this relationship. With this Nine of Pentacles, like, you are so independent, you are so abundant, you're so hardworking, you know how to pave the way to your own success and abundance, and your person really, really admires your independence. But I'm even seeing it's just like, you know, they realize that you're so independent that, like, you know, maybe they thought that you don't even really need them, or maybe, like, I'm even seeing maybe you could have had your, like, I know this says boundaries, and I do feel like you were very giving, you were very empathetic, but like maybe in terms of, you know, communicating your feelings to this person, maybe you could have had some walls up, maybe you were a little bit, like, you know, just reserved about, like, completely, you know, giving in to this person. Maybe you were also someone whose heart chakra was a little bit closed off, like, you know, you really did like this person, maybe there's something preventing you, or I'm just seeing maybe that's how your person saw your energy. Maybe they're just like, okay, you know, this person's not even into me. I feel like at one point they literally, like, had to question whether or not you were into them. I mean, if you're doing that, I definitely feel like that's going both ways. Like, I'm really seeing that they're reflecting your feelings and thoughts, but like, you know, they love the fact that you're so independent, and like they know that you're gonna be fine with or without them. And you know, I just feel like that to them, it's like, you know, it's a good thing, but at the same time I'm seeing that they actually want to feel needed. Okay, like, I'm with all this like heavy Scorpio and Pisces energy, like, you know, they want to be in the type of relationship where it's just like, you know, ride or die. Like, that's literally what this Death and Rebirth card reminds me of as well. So, and I feel like this is more like in their subconscious or deep down. This could even be things that are unsaid. Like, I don't really see this person, like, actually, maybe they could come out and not and say that, but like, this is just your person's like deeper feelings, like deep down, you know, sometimes they do question, like, you know, whether or not, like, not like if you're into them, but like just something about their own independence and values. Like, maybe, like, I'm trying to really find a message from this. Like, you are very independent, and it's like, okay, the one thing that I am seeing is that your person knows that you chose them because you wanted to be with them, not because you needed them. And that to them is a really, really, really huge compliment, because for whatever reason, I am channeling that this person could have experienced codependent relationships in the past. And, you know, maybe in the past, like, they could have been played, or like people just wanted to be with them for like reputational reasons, or something, you know, that was a little bit something that kind of ended up screwing them over in the end. Maybe someone liked them just for their popularity or something like that. But like, your person, you know, finds you to be so authentic. They think you're so genuine. They think you're very, like, you know, just real. And they're really lucky that you chose them, because I do feel like your person, like I said in the beginning, they think you're really high worth, high value. You're someone that has a lot going on for them. You're someone that's, like, you know, just so beautiful inside and out, and you're successful. Like, you really are the entire package. Okay, and you know, with beautiful, if you're a male watching this, you know, you could associate that with, you could replace that word with handsome. Yeah, but they think very highly of you. Yeah. And then we also have this Death and Rebirth card. I really like how that came in the middle of the tarot section of your reading, because this is all about like a renewal. Okay, I feel like this person has been doing a lot of thinking, a lot of contemplation about their life, about their future, about really everything, and they realize that, like, you're it, like, you're the portal. Like, look at this, like, there's this like hooded person, and there's this like beautiful portal with this always reminds me of like a camping ground, and this reminds me of the North Star. Like, they realize that, like, you are like not the only source of their happiness, but being with you truly did and does make them happy. Okay, like, you are their North Star that really guided them into the light. We even got this Council of Light here. I even feel like maybe your or their North Node could be conjunct to your Sun or Venus or Moon, or maybe even vice versa. Yeah, it doesn't have to be the case, but if you're into astrology, you might want to check that out. Yeah. But this is really beautiful because this clarifies this Council of Light card. It's like counsel, like, you know, you really help them. And like, I know this is counsel with the C, but this also reminds me of like counsel. Like, maybe you counsel them, maybe you like really were a listening ear, or like you gave them good advice, you really helped them get back on track with their life. You did a lot for them, okay? And it's like after being with you, they felt like they went through some sort of rebirth. Like maybe you really changed their perspective on a lot of things in life, such as love, relationships, even whatever it is that they're doing with their lives in terms of their career. Yeah, but like they're really grateful for you. They're really grateful for just everything that you've done for them, and like the light that you guided them with. Like I'm seeing like you guided them into the light. Like I literally like imagine the hermit card as like a lantern, and it's like, you know, maybe someone was in hermit mode, sure, but it's just like I feel like you were the one carrying the lantern, and like they were like the ones falling behind you. You just like showed them so much about life, and you showed them there's so much to life. And yeah, they're basically like now they're hooked. They're so into you. With this death and rebirth, this is also associated with Scorpio, and Scorpio is the sign of, it's a very intense sign. It speaks to magnetism, passion. It is ruled by Mars, and like they're very, very, very into you. Okay, like not just physically, but mentally and emotionally as well. Again, it's like this is a very intense connection, like, or they're really feeling very intensely about you. This is someone who, like, believe it or not, like, even if they have a certain demeanor, this is someone who loves feeling things to the max. They are, with all this water energy, I am seeing it. They are sensitive on the inside. They I feel like this is the case with the both of you. Like surface level relationships, conversations don't cut it for you, and I do feel like they find you to be someone who like gives them everything. Like you are holistically, so your energy is just so holistically enticing and captivating, and like they cannot get enough of you. Okay, but I'm really seeing that like you were and still are like a really healthy person. Maybe they were the ones that kind of needed to like work through some things, and like you showed them like what life can be. You showed them like, look, it doesn't always have to be like this. Like I even feel like maybe this person with this hanged man here, they could also be a little bit self-sabotaging. Maybe they have this like victim mindset. Maybe they just like dwelling in their own problems, like sinking in their own problems with the hanged man, and you sort of like pulled them out. You sort of like got them out of it. And the hanged man usually, like, maybe it's not in this card, but in other cards it's pictured that like there's like a string that's like slowly unraveling. I feel like you unraveled them from like sinking deep into the water. Like you literally fished them out. Yeah. And like they were just drowning in their own sorrows or self-pity or whatever was going on, and like you literally just like rescued them from that. So yeah, and like now they're really starting to see the truth of this connection, the reality of this connection, how much you really mean to them. Like this death also reminds me of depth. If you were to replace the A with P, that would spell out depth. And yeah, they, again, I cannot stress this enough, but they really feel like they went through some sort of rebirth in this connection. Like you were healthy, pragmatic, decisive, and you probably still are, and you showed them like the best things that life has to offer, and like you kind of even revived their faith and love is what I'm seeing here. Yeah. And with this hanged man, like I'm also getting Pisces energy, and Pisces in general is a very like psychic sign. They're deeply intuitive. Like I just feel like you may have had a feeling about this person, and like maybe this person isn't really intuitive at all. Maybe they never really questioned why things happen, but I feel like after meeting you, that is something that they finally did, or they're starting to do. Like they just think you're so amazing. They just think like you're one of a kind. You're just someone who has a lot going on for them, and you're just, yeah, you're very inspirational and you're very motivational, and that is the type of person that they want to be around. I'm even seeing maybe their friends and family have noticed like the amount of abundance that you've brought into their life. Even with this Page of Pentacles, how much you've really changed their mindset, and really re-energized them, got them hyped up on life again. So that's also a really big thing that I'm seeing here with this Page of Pentacles. I really do see that this person wants to come forward and give you some sort of message or make you some sort of offer, but like they might want to start things off like a little bit slow. But I'm also seeing like with all this Pentacles, they want to start things off on a strong foundation so as to like continue this relationship in the healthiest, best way possible. Yeah, but this is all about like this Page of Pentacles, like doing things step by step, because this page isn't exactly like a knight or king or queen, so maybe they don't want to jump into things intense, like like too fast, because I'm seeing that like maybe that is what happened to them in the past. Maybe they jumped into the deep end too fast, even with this hanged man, and they ended up like getting kind of like screwed over or hurt. But then like, yeah, I'm just seeing like, with you, they care about you so much, they care about this connection so much, that they really want to do things right, that they really want to make things right and like do things the right way. So even if that hasn't been the case, maybe this got off to like, a false start or something like that, or like it wasn't like the start that you wanted. It's like they want to like make up for that. So yeah, because I am seeing that they value you, they value this connection a lot. I am also seeing, action and movement happening. I feel like there's a good amount of like action cards and kind of just like contemplation. Let me just do a little bit of introspection and reflection about this connection type of cards. So yeah, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and pick some cards from the Island Time Wellness deck to see what other messages we have for you. We got Hammer. Okay, so this is all about sabotage, rebuilding, interrogation, repetitive persistence, working on it. That is actually crazy, because I remember mentioning self-sabotage. I really do feel like this person does have some self-sabotaging, self-pitying tendencies, where like, you know, once they delve into something negative, I mean, they just keep going and going. And it's almost like, they need someone to save them, and you really save them. It's like, they realize that, okay, I have to be my own self. I have to be independent. Yeah. And it's like they really are working on that. They really are working on themselves, their personal development journeys. Like, this is all about rebuilding, like, they really want to rebuild this connection with you if you are in separation. They really want to, but before they do that, they really want to rebuild themselves. They really want to like make sure that they're completely fixed before coming forward, or not completely fixed, but at least they've shown some sort of progress. Yes, for themselves and within themselves, but it's like they also want you to see them as like someone who has changed, someone who has improved. I'm even seeing maybe this person could work like in a warehouse, or like maybe they're good with tools. Like I'm getting like handyman vibes. Doesn't have to be the case, but yeah, just with this hammer, like it just reminded me of that. Yeah. But this is more metaphorical. It just has to do with just re-innovating, reinventing, rebuilding oneself, rebuilding this connection, and like repetition and persistence. So I got that with the Pentacles cards here as well. Pentacles do have to do with like steadiness, stability, persistency, tenacity, not really giving up. So I'm seeing that this person is really willing to make this connection work. They really are willing to like take things to the next level. When they feel ready, they are willing to like they just don't want to give up on you. They don't want to give up on this connection. They don't they feel like you're definitely worth it. In fact, like they're really hoping that you don't give up on them, more than like what they think. They're even kind of worried whether or not like you'll still be there, whether or not you're still down for this connection to happen. Yeah. And then we also got keys on a ring. Yeah, so I'm seeing that like you are the key, that like they had to go through many keys on the ring to like finally get home. Like how you fumble through keys to finally open the lock on your door. Like I keep hearing home, like with a soul family, like you really feel like home to them. Like this connection feels really familiar to them. Like again, maybe you've known each other in a past life, or you've just, I keep hearing like you're connected in more ways than one. Maybe you're connected in like another dimension, another realm. Like I feel like you could already be together in like certain realities here. Yeah, and I'm even seeing like if this person did have options, they don't anymore. They realize that you're it, like you're the one. Okay, and they're really hoping that like that's the same with you, because I just feel like this person is so into you, like so deeply immersed in this connection, emotionally, mentally, holistically, that they really, really hope you feel the same way as well. Yeah. Okay, I'm just going to recap the signs real quick, and then I'm going to go ahead and roll the astral dice and pick a couple more love oracle cards just to see what other messages we get here. So in terms of the signs, with the 8 of Wands, we got like Leo energy, Virgo energy, Scorpio, Pisces, and I would say Capricorn, Taurus energy. Yeah. Let's go ahead and pick some cards. Okay, yeah, we definitely got Scorpio energy. A lot of Scorpio energy here. This I believe, oh my gosh, I always get confused, like what is this? Let me think. I feel like this is Mercury. I could be wrong, but like I am getting Mercury. I am seeing communication in general, even with this 8 and like, oh my gosh, 8th house again. Yeah, but Mercury rules Gemini and Virgo, so I'm getting those signs. And then we also got the 8th house of like intimacy. So I really do feel like this person loves getting intimate with you. I'm not gonna lie, they do think about those times. They do, like fantasize about that as well. But it's obviously deeper than just that. Like emotionally, they're so drawn to, so connected to. I even feel like, whatever goes on in the 8th house, intimacy is a way of like them getting even more attached to you. So yeah, this also kind of has to do with like sharing secrets, sharing your the deeper parts of yourself, sharing kind of like the shadow self, the darker sides of yourself as well, and just wanting the other person to accept it. And just being your natural self, being your whole self around them. That's the type of relationship this person wants, where you can unequivocally be yourself and they can as well. No judgments made. And I feel like you're not the type of person that judges at all. Like we got highly sensitive empaths, connected. Yeah, that's why they feel like you're perfect for them. Okay, like I even feel like maybe in the past they could have been around people or with people that just didn't really get them and didn't even try to, but you definitely did, or you at least made the effort. And that's one of the reasons why they're so like stuck on you still. They're so into you. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and pick a couple of cards from my handwritten oracle deck. Yeah, we got I don't want to see you with anyone else. Yeah, we did get possessive energy with the Scorpio and like Pentacles energy here. Yeah, they want you all to themselves. We also got knowing you has made me a better person. Oh my gosh, yeah, I hope we meet in every lifetime. You are absolutely ethereal. Yeah, I got so many different messages of like, the both of you being connected from the past, even with this death and rebirth, it's like you know, went through a rebirth in this life to get connected yet again, and with the soul family and all these really beautiful, deep, insightful work your light cards. I do feel like you could be connected through multiple lifetimes. And even with this 8 sideways, this does have to do with infinity. So I really do feel like a lot of you are like going to be infinitely connected. You'll meet each other in every lifetime, unless you cut the cord, of course. And then we also got the thought of you is what keeps me going. Yeah, again, I feel like you re-energized them, you re-motivated them, or like you showed them that there's so much more to life. You showed them that like, you don't have to like wallow in your self-pity or like whatever limiting beliefs you had. You helped them get rid of that. You really showed them like so much about themselves. You in a way unlocked their potential, or they started to see a lot in themselves once you did, in them. Like you saw a lot in them, and it's almost like I keep hearing like you were some sort of mentor, like you really helped them. It's like maybe you were their like spirit guide or angel guide or something like that. As silly, as funny as that sounds, but this does say soul family. But like they're really, really glad they met you, and yeah, this is definitely a connection that they will never, ever, ever, ever forget. So yeah, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and end the reading right here, pile 3. I hope this reading helped. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. You always have free will in your reality. If this pile didn't resonate, you can of course go ahead and pick another pile. I also do want to let you know that I offer in-depth video readings, so if you are interested in getting personal questions answered, be sure to check out the description box below where you can sign up for one. And yeah, I will go ahead and end your reading right here. Thank you so much. Love and light.